Hi, doctor.
Hey, hello, hi, John.
Hey,
How you doing?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, long time no see it.
Yeah, besides going faster, yeah, everything is very good.
Anyway, welcome back to Halley Body Slimming Clinic. It's really been some time. I think it's about 5 years, right?
Around there,
But it feels like 2 weeks, yeah.
I think so.
But today, you have some concerns, right? And you're pointing to your tummy. Maybe let me know a little bit more.
It's all along I have this tummy issue. No matter how much I exercise, the tummy is always there. So I'm hoping that today I can actually have something to help me make it smaller.
Okay, so I think that's a very common, well, not in that language, but these are very common concerns. So here at Halley Body Slimming Clinic, we see a lot of people who either want to lose weight or want to change their body contour. So in your case, you're talking about your body contour and specifically your tummy area. Very commonly, people have stubborn fat over certain areas, and in men, I think quite commonly is over the tummy, but sometimes over the love handles as well. Whereby genetically, we have more fat cells over a certain area, so that at any weight, our tummy is always bigger than certain other areas. And a lot of people, even if they lose weight, it doesn't help enough. So very commonly when people come, we do CoolSculpting. Okay, have you heard of CoolSculpting before?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a really good machine. We do it really often. It comes from America. It's US FDA approved. So in short, it's just really fat freezing. Okay, so fat freezing needs to be safe. So millions of treatments have been done. Lots of research has shown that it is safe and it's effective. So I think that's very, very important. And of course, it works for various areas of the body. And of course, I think the tummy for most people would be number one, especially men. What it does is that it will suck the fat and the skin overlying it into an applicator. And there's a cooling unit which will cool down that fat to about minus 10 degrees for between 35 minutes to an hour or just above an hour. And during this time, the fat cells will get frozen, and about 20 to 25% of the fat cells will die through a process called apoptosis. So it sounds very tame, but what it does is it will just die, and the immune system will then clear it within the next about 2 to 3 months. And after 2 to 3 months, you will have a slimmer profile over your tummy.
So the fats are reduced permanently?
Yes, that's true, yeah. So why you say that and why I say that? Because it's, as you know, the fat cells in our body is predetermined. We cannot make new fat cells. So actually when we gain weight, our fat cells become bigger. And when we lose weight, vice versa. But the number of fat cells is always the same. So if you have a really effective fat destruction method, like CoolSculpting, then you actually reduce the number of fat cells. And because the body cannot make new fat cells, for the long term, we'll have less fat cells over there. So weight for weight, you should be smaller over the area that we did CoolSculpting on. And in this case, it's the tummy. Yeah. A lot of men also concerned with their flanks. We can have a look at that a little bit later on.
So for this treatment, can we do it multiple times? And is it possible that the fat cell can become zero? Is not possible.
Well, I don't think it's necessary. First of all, it's probably not necessary for the fat cells to become zero. Fat is still an important energy storage area, right? I think that even a 10 to 20% reduction in the number of fat cells makes maybe about 40 to 50% improvement in terms of how it looks. Yeah, you don't have to make it zero, right? And yes, some people do repeat the treatment, but most people do it about 1 to 2 times. But of course, not everybody is satisfied with a 20 to 25% improvement. And those people who have higher expectations or who want a better result can repeat the treatment at about 2 to 3 months. And the results will continue to improve. And it's safe to do so. Yeah. But thereafter, once you get where you want to go in terms of your body contour, then that's it. There's no need to repeat for the long term. So now, I think really the most important part is really to do a good plan. Because with a good machine, is not as important as using a good machine properly. Okay, so we need to plan properly. We're going to use we're going to change it up a little bit, use a template to draw over the fatty bulges, and then you give us some feedback as to whether you think this is good before we start.
Sure.
Okay, so excited to start soon.
Yes.
We also have something that we want to highlight before we start. Okay, so we're going to give you our Halley slimming booklet. It is something that we are very proud of, done in-house by my staff and me included. Yeah. So within this booklet, you'll find a lot of important information, including our our Halley slimming library. So this is a collection of publicly available articles on the internet that conforms to our beliefs, sort of like vetted by us to say that we believe that this is true, because there's a lot of unqualified information out there, and this is Halley approved, right? So people are always wondering what's true, what's not on the internet, and they're always looking for more information. So please go there if you want to know more. Of course, we will also track your weight, and that will motivate you. For those people who want to lose weight anyway, it will motivate them to lose weight. We are encouraged to bring their supporters along. There will also be tips on how we count calories easily, eating, exercising tips, and of course a brief write-up on what to expect for body contouring treatments. Yeah. So we'll pass this to you a little bit later on, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Okay.
But for now, I'll get you to change up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. See you.